We're here today to participate in a National Day of Resistance. Woo! What does that mean?
Fight!
It means that our country is simply on the wrong direction.
Amen. Amen, brother.
And what's amazing to me is that so many people don't realize that. So the question is, what can we do about it? Do you think America's going in the right direction, folks?
No!
Do you think Washington, D.C. understands what you and I understand?
No!
Well, you're right. I think it's obvious by now they don't care.
That's right.
We have a few brave souls in Washington, but sadly they're in the minority.
That they are.
We even elect some of them here in the upstate of South Carolina, but they're in the minority. They're doing what they can, but ultimately, who's it up to, folks? It's up to you and me to be informed, to be inspired, and then don't leave rallies like this and just go back and be mad or listen to talk radio and call in. It takes more than that. You have to share with your friends, share with your coworkers, who knows, maybe get into an argument with a member of your family. Guilty. We have to effectively communicate what we know. And we have to do it, I think, in the vein that we love this country. We love what this country used to be. We love our state. How many of you, like me, have lived here all your life? Raised a family here? You know, we owe it to our children. We owe it to our grandchildren. We owe it to the Hampton Chumleys of the world.
Amen.
And we have to do something, and we have to do it quick, because sadly it's slipping away at an increasing pace. So the purpose here today, don't be confused. When people hear the word resistance, they might think it's a lot of different things. What I think resistance means is it's time for action.
Amen.
We have to make a better argument. We have to make a more convincing argument. But it all begins with hearing the truth. Whatever happened, I was talking to the pastor. Whatever happened to truth? I always heard when I was growing up, the truth will set you free.
Amen, brother. In the street.
There's absolute truth. People used to recognize that. We have to know it, we have to believe it, we have to communicate it. So part of our purpose here today is to arm you with information. I can't think of a better person to start with on our effort today. And I'm proud to introduce to you the man who is leading the fight in the state of South Carolina to nullify Obamacare.
Amen.
Ladies and gentlemen, Representative Bill Chumley.
Thank y'all so much. What a pleasure to be here on this beautiful day. And this just shows you that we're serious about what we're doing. And I guess if I'd have had my way, I'd have had pretty sunshine. But see people, see this crowd out here today in this kind of weather, just makes me feel so good. So you're the heroes. I'll tell you right now, you're driving the train, and I appreciate you so much. I want to thank everybody involved. Russ, thank you so much, and Harry, and everybody that's put this together. And I just appreciate everybody, the effort. This is grassroots America. This is what it's about, and we are the people. That's it. That's what we are, and that's the reference that's been made, and this is what we are. So look at this crowd up here. It's great. It's just unbelievable. I'd like to introduce a couple of people before I start. We've got Representative Tom Corbin with us today, and Tom is a great hero. He's helping us out on this. Yeah. Did I say representative? I meant senator. Pardon me, sir. We have Mike Burns with him, that's Representative-elect. He's here today. He's going to be joining the fight with us. And I haven't seen any others here, but let me just say we've got 25 patriots, co-sponsors on this bill. And every one of them signed on their own. I didn't even ask them. I haven't asked hardly anybody down there. I think I mentioned it to one or two people. But most of all, they know what this is about, and they know what the fight is, and they've joined with us, and I just appreciate them more than words can say. They're in there with us, and we're growing. Numbers are growing. I brought a little prepared speech here that I'm not going to use because I can't see well enough to read it. And this glasses and looking back and forth thing like that, I don't know what I might say. So I'm just going to talk from the heart. And I just want to tell you.
There you go.
This is how I feel. I am passionate about this. My grandson here, and I appreciate him, and I appreciate my family so much. But when I look at my grandsons, my grandchildren, and my sons, and your children, and your grandchildren, when I look at them, and when we get kind of tired and a little bit weary of the fight, I just take a look around. My goodness, what do they have in store for them if we don't do this?
That's right.
And I'm at an age now, I told somebody a while back, I could probably ride this thing out, but it's certainly not going to be pleasant for anybody because I'm 5 years away from having to go to end-of-life counseling. Okay? And I'm going to tell you something now.
Don't laugh.
I'm not going to end-of-life counseling, and they're not coming to my house looking at my refrigerator. And the guns that I bought, the Second Amendment says I can, and I will, and I'll keep those. And this is the point of where we have to make a decision. Do we have a Constitution or do we not have a Constitution?
Yes, we do.
I say we do too. I absolutely say we do have a Constitution. And 150 years ago, we started letting things slide a little bit. And it's become a way of doing business every day. Well, it's got to stop. It has got to stop right here and now. The federal government has their duties by the Constitution. That is spelled out as simple as can be. And the states have the other.
Amen.
And what this is federal overreach on steroids.
Yep.
And we're not going to take this. We can't do it. I'm not really mad yet about it. I should be mad, I guess, but I'm more sad than anything. I'm sad that our federal government has put us in this position that we have to do this. It's a shame that they see fit to see how far we'll go, how much we'll just let happen. We have bullying laws down there all the time. We pass bullying laws. You can't bully. You can't do this. You can't even act like you're a bully. And I don't agree with some of those things either. But anyway, this is a bullying problem we have here.
Amen. Yeah.
The government is absolutely pushing us beyond the limits.
Right.
So what we have to do once and for all is stand up for what's right. Now let me tell you something. We put a little committee together back in September. I wanted to start, I had my constituents said, let's do something to stop this Obamacare. Let's do something if we can to stop it. I felt the same way, but we started researching this. We did our homework. We had 17 people to come to our little informal committee. Doctors, attorneys, college professors, conservative college professors, and believe it or not, and we had small business owners, and what, like I said, is regular people. We looked at this situation. We looked at what can we do? What can we do to stop this implementation of Obamacare in our state? We researched it, and we found out we're on solid ground on doing this.
Right. Yeah.
We are doing what's right, and we're backed up by what's right. God is on the side of right.
That's right.
Okay?
That's right.
All right. I will tell you another quick thing. I am standing here as a citizen legislator. 4 years ago, I wasn't even considering anything like this in my whole life, even doing this. So constituents asked me, said, would you consider helping us out? And I said, absolutely not. I'm going to complain. That's what I do. I'm going to complain and cause problems on my own, but I'm not going to actually help. And I got to thinking about that. I'm not going to help. You know, I'm going to complain, but I'm not going to help. All right, so I prayed about the thing for 3 months. It came clear as a bell. The Lord wanted me to do this for some reason. There's no question in my mind. And as time has gone on, as things have evolved, I see what He wanted me to do now. And I'm just a plain, ordinary person. And I want you to use that as encouragement. I want you to ever think that you can't make a difference. Always think that you can. It's throughout history, the Bible, everything. It's been one person. It's been one person that and I'm not that person, by the way. I'm not talking about me. I'm talking about I'm one off many. But one person has made a lot of difference of things. So what we do is we stand up and take a stand and move on, move forward for our families and for what's right. And if we're right, we're going to win.
That's right.